gece yarısı, yoktan sevda yaparım. Uyanır gece yarısı, yoktan sevda yaparım. Adamım, bu küçük işlere ben bakarım. Yanarım, adamım, bu küçük işlere ben bakarım. Yanarım. Dilsizler bana danışır, kelebeklerin aklı benim. Gemilerle her gece ben çok uzaklardan dönerim. Çağırırlar küçük adamı, kara pakiden ben akarım. Çağırırlar küçük adamı, kara pakiden ben akarım. Adamım, bu küçük işlere ben bakarım. Yakarım, adamım, bu küçük işlere ben bakarım. Yanarım. Benim adım Ebruli, biraz gerçek biraz hülya. Yalanımı sevsinler, aşksız dönmüyor dünya. Benim adım Ebruli, biraz gerçek biraz hülya. Yalanımı sevsinler, yalansız dönmüyor dünya. Evet. Kalbim sevda kuyusu, her gün yoldan çıkarım. Kalbim sevda kuyusu, her gün yoldan çıkarım. Adamım, bu küçük işlere ben bakarım. Yanarım, adamım, bu küçük işlere ben bakarım. Yakarım. Dilsizler bana danışır, kelebeklerin aklı benim. Gemilerle her gece ben çok uzaklardan dönerim. Geçmişimi ben aklımda tutarım. Sen unut geçmişimi, ben aklımda tutarım. Adamım, bu küçük işlere ben bakarım. Yakarım. Adamım, bu küçük işlere ben bakarım. Yanarım. Benim adım Ebruli, biraz gerçek biraz rüya. Yalanımı sevsinler, aşksız dönmüyor dünya. Benim adım Ebruli, biraz gerçek biraz dünya. Yalanımı sevsinler, yalansız dönmüyor dünya. Benim adım Ebruli, biraz gerçek biraz rüya. Yalanımı sevsinler, aşksız dönmüyor dünya. Benim adım Ebruli. Sağ olun, teşekkürler, çok teşekkür ederiz.
Mercenaries? You know, I went to chef school. This ain't exactly.
Your first day tomorrow?
Yeah, I officially passed my certificate.
At least you're a distraction from work. You have some good news for me? They sure are. I took a peek on the network, saw that things have updated. You came through for me, so now I'll do the same for you. Hand it over to him, stuff it down his throat.
If we keep running into each other like this, you might as well be put on the masked B-roll. I hope you have the data. Don't say another word. I'm sorry if this was complicated. I'd prefer to remain unaware. And I suppose I'd better verify the data to make sure. But you have once again come through for me. I'm truly hoping that... That is hardly reassuring. It is, in fact, the exact... Thank you for your assistance.
Public service message to anyone.
Crime has slowed down. Yep. Something just came in. Security on site handled it, but now one of them is saying. Problem is, he left without identifying the perp, so I need you to talk to Royce Elgin at... Men like him aren't very generous with their time. They want you to solve a case without ever... Not that he'd be much of a witness, given that he was still half drunk when he got here and... Sorry, wrong word. Rich people don't get drunk, they get... Good. Let me know if you have any questions.
Welcome to Chunks. Please choose your chunk. All I am legally allowed to say is that our chunks meet all known min.
Nothing wrong with breakfast for dinner or lunch or dessert.
All of our signature dishes are unique to the Roost. You won't find anything. A most unfortunate incident. While I wasn't privy to the entire argument, Hugo and Octavio have been dining here together so it was surprising to see them at each other. I wasn't witness to any theft, and both men were wearing rings. Oh, yes, quite often. They had a usual table over in the far corner. Music, candles, wine. You see where I'm going. But this time the two had barely sat down before the argument got heated. Thankfully, security stepped in before it. I assume that would be the slender gentleman, Hugo Fournier. He was the one who excused him. I believe he lives in Athena Tower, although he may be... Enjoy the rest of your day.
Bleh. I did not sneeze, I groaned. I just don't understand why such a first-class restaurant can be sat. Of course, it could just be my palate. It's quite refined, which is... I know you didn't just say Terror Brew. Surely my ears must be deceiving, because to even imply that I would put that liquid... Funny you should ask. I recently dined with a friend of mine with ties to the Freestar Collective, and he claims the best cup of joe he's ever had... Yes, although I doubted him at first, but then, in his hand, was a single coffee bean, fermented in the digest... The man I hired had a similar response, but his job wasn't. It was to feed the beans to various predators. But it seems after consuming the beans, the beast decided to mate. So I need someone to find this beast. As for compensation, you receive... Unfortunate. However, funny you should ask. And he claims the best... Yes, although in his hand. The man I hired, it was to feed the... But it seemed, so I... As for compensation... Excellent. Goodbye.
There's something to be said for brand loyalty. Is that a surprise? These are only the
How you liking that laser gun?
Oh, I can't believe that Octavio. That liar. Yes, the man who... Wait, what? He's accusing me of 5 years we were together, half a decade! And he threw it all away for that waiter. Not just dating, betrothed. And I have... He would say that, but as far as I'm... He gifted it to me when he proposed. It's not his to I'm glad you could see reason. This ring is going to fund a very long vacation. Maybe I'll even take...
officer. What can I do for you? Ah, perfect. Ugh. Really? Without saying names, there are some people in this city who treat us like... But you know how it goes. Sometimes we protect... Here, take this. It's well... Starting to run out of credit. Not right now, but... Not right now, but John Tuala over at Must might. I hear they're looking for new recruits to join the Vanguard. Take care.
All geared up and ready to go.
fun. Now what? Textbook landing. I could have sworn. Ah, never mind. Gonna bury you. Searching them, make it quick.
Time to finish this.
go? Where did they go? Ha! Found ya!
Damn it!
Scan the area. Concentrate. Get up! Stock up on junk. On me. Sight of hostiles. Standing down. Initiating combat. Line them up.
Might as well take what we can. have things for you.
I'm listening. Yes. I'll only carry... Time to go?
I was Vanguard material until I discovered that space travel turns my stomach. Be careful down near the mines and enter any active sites at your own risk.
We run a tight ship here on Sidonia. Anyone who steps out of... Sergeant Booth at your service. Well, it ain't drugs if that's what you're worried about. You'll notice it happens to miners and anyone... Nothing to worry about any more than anyone else around here. Used to be assigned someone who's ready for the Red Devils. They ain't as badass as they think they are. And any that do have a chip on their shoulder and cause... Stay out of trouble.
Sidonia can have a depressing effect on some people. Make sure to get yourself help.
You definitely know your way around the law.
Sidonia can have a depressing effect on some people. Make sure to get yourself help before it becomes a problem.
Welcome to Sidonia Security. I'm Commander Vincent Wood. I tend to deal with security at a high governmental level, whereas my associate Booth over there handles day-to-day security. But if there's something I can help... Only the finest bunch of soldiers to ever grace the UC with their service. Well, former, I should say. Program's been defunct since the armistice that... I fought to keep them operational here, but the top brass concluded that... Have yourself a good one.
Crime's at an all-time low around. Sidonia, let's keep it that way. Just because the governor's office is right there on the main level doesn't mean it's not secure. Keep on the straight and narrow, and there won't be anything to worry about.
The miners pretty much run the lower levels here.
Hey, it's my personal savior. Thanks again for the assist. Hey, good to see you again. I'm a real expert in the gunner seat. Have to be, since I usually fly solo. I'll knock out any targets we come across. Okay, I'm game. Give me a few to get my things together. Been in the Vanguard a long time. The faces, I'm ready to help out.
A friend offered me a night. Layla's been going on about the heart of Mars again. When's she gonna give it a rest?
Stay away from the 6th Circle unless you're a miner. Or at least don't come crying to me if anything happens to you.
Civilians like you should keep to the city interior and not interfere with our training. Why'd I have to be stationed on Mars of all places?
Hey, darling. You look like the type who doesn't mind getting... The Trackers Alliance can always use more bounty hunters to handle wanted fugitives. If that feels like your speed, talk to me. Actually, wait, I heard about you. You done good work for us before. Oh, what am I talking about? You're already a tracker, ain't you? Even better.
I believe everyone deserves a second chance, just not him. Yes, a special rule needs to be made. He can find redemption.
Well, if you're a tracker, then you've been there, right? The kind of missions I wish I was doing, rather than being stationed here on this old dusty rock trying to get free. Wow, they didn't tell you about him at HQ? The mission boards are usually in. Trackers Alliance posts bounty jobs on them, but you can find all sorts of freelance. But I'll be honest, the better missions come from the elite mission board at the HQ. Good. Here's the short of it. I'm only stationed here because I made a mistake. Killed the wrong bounty and the right... Now, I heard rumors that this no-good, dirty quarry's been lurking around Mars, but I ain't had the good fortune of him strolling on in. I got a plan in place to find him, but I gotta prove to my other tracker contact that he's here. That's where you come in. Hell no! If I'd have wanted you to do that... Nah, I got a good friend. Tracker buddy who stuck by me through and through. Gonna split the haul with him. That ain't up for debate or negotiation. Under no circumstances... Alright, so, you're gonna want to take this here sensor and put it way up at the tippy top of the old Mars launchpad tower, where... You're gonna want to make sure you've got a boost pack to help get yourself up there, or else it's gonna be a tough climb. Mars gravity's on the low side, but... It'll track down my Mark's chip signal, assuming he shows, and I'll call in my partner to take... Clear out and come back to me as soon as you're done so you don't spook the quarry.
Almost break time. Come on, you can make
it. Careful! We're working on some delicate... Watch your step! This is a work site.
Don't worry. If your ship comes through here, we'll take good care of it.
On off-world goods? You're new? Hello, welcome to the Sidonia. I've got a little of this, a little of that, but that's because I... Do I have any good deals, you say? My prices may be fixed by UC pencil pushers many worlds away, but, for example, I buy things to refurbish and resell. You bring me the... Take a look. See you later, friendo.
I know I sound like
Most visitors can't wait to get off this
Dizzying
rock.
career has her face-off with the UC Spacers and leading an assault on Varun Zealots. Although far-fetched, the book's already gained quite the following in the Kadar collective, and more than its share of controversy. One critic said, Mechs are banned by the armistice.
How goes?
Hey, you looking for anything in particular? Cool. That's what we... See you around.
If you're here to buy or sell, you might want to talk to Octai. Here's an idea. Why don't you shout that louder so every... Either show me what you're trying to unload or get the hell out of here. Whoa, way too hot for me. That stuff is nothing but bad news.
The Trade Authority turning away contraband. Now I've seen everything.
All I'm going to point at is the ceiling, with my middle finger. Get that stuff. Of course, if there's a finder's fee you're offering, I might, well... Sure, go ahead. You shoot me, and the TA will have bounty hunters on your ass before you even get back. Listen, love, I've heard it all. Threats bounce right off, so either cough up the finder's fee... You know, it's funny. Suddenly, I do remember someone who...
Well, well. It appears she suddenly remembered.
There's a buddy of mine who runs with the Crimson Fleet. Goes by the name Adler. If he isn't passed out, you can find him killing the rest of his brain cells at the Broken Spear. Oh, and it's been a pleasure doing business with you. Can I help?
fresh water deposit in one of the mines. So much better than paying those ridiculous import prices.
Got cold beers and good atmosphere. Not much more you could ask for. Been serving drinks here for over 40 years. Few places can offer that kind of stability. So long.
Hello. Okay, hello. I'm looking to join a crew. Any openings? I'm looking for work. I've been swapping stories with other miners. It makes me eager to get a Kadar in my hands again. Best of luck out there.
Hey. Hey there. Oh, hello there, friend. Have you been there long? Oh, good. I thought maybe I'd fallen asleep. But, oh my, I've forgotten my name. Phil Hill, at your service. Yes, it rhymes. My parents had a thing about my siblings are named Bill, Jill, and Sil. The Hills. But there I go again. You aren't here to talk about me. You're here to talk about me.
Sounds like we're about to hear a sales pitch.
What? No, nothing like that. I assume we're List, the League of How can I help make today your very... That's terrific, because I have this stack of papers here. These are just the most recent Everywhere I go, people are really excited about the prospects of living a truly free... I've got a cargo hold full.
That's not our problem.
Oh, of course not. I wouldn't make you do my paper. Although... Not to worry. The mountains of paper. We're looking for folks with ships and/or basic people skills to seek out suitable planets and leads. I don't suppose you possess either of those qualifications? Well, yeah, there's no obligation, but you might as well hear. Most importantly, we need to collect data on habitable planets. The more habitable, the better. You know, that... Secondly, we're always looking for new applicants. So, as you travel around meeting people, when the occasion arises, I'm pretty sure I overheard some people in here talking about wanting to start a new life. Bring any suitable planet survey data slates to me, and I'll happily pay you for it. And you'll also earn an immediate commission for each entry. So get on out there and make truly independent living a dream come true. I'm sorry, but just know the offer stands in perpetuity. There's no obligation. If you change your mind...
Hi. Excuse me?
Hey, good to see you. Excellent. Thank you for... Whoops, nearly forgot.
Unless you're here to serve me another drink, you can turn around and walk away. Hey, why don't you say that a little louder? I don't think every single UC guard... Okay. If you've got a whole shipment of this stuff, you're going to need to move it fast. But you're going to have to do... Yeah, sure. If the trade authority... Just cool your thrusters for a minute before you wreck this deal for the both of us.
Well, this is utterly ridiculous. Do we really have to jump through these hoops to get...
Lady, if you want me to move that shipment for your... Now listen up, because I'm not going to repeat myself. He probably spent it all on booze, not that I blame him. Either way, I want that... Feel free to throw as many credits in my face as you want, but that isn't the point. His name's Carl Fielding. I think you'll find him fun. Don't worry, you can't miss him. Just look for them.
Yes?
Deimos Star Yards may be the first major ship manufacturer.
At least I've got more. I haven't had a day off in 3 years. And I wrote the damn...
Hello there. Ah, I see. Well, I'm Leona Hawks, Deimos Star Yards corporate liaison. Anyone who deals with our office like... I coordinate between Deimos Corpers and the other operations, such as the Star Yard. Deimos Star Yards Corporation is a complex entity, given that the different divisions have different goals. My job is to make sure those are all in... Take care now. I've warmed up to Mar. Have a good day.
Worker satisfaction. If you notice any of the miners
Another long
exhibiting
day.
worrisome behavior, feel free to let me know.
Always nice to kick back in the broken spear after a long day.
Hey there.
New to Sidonia? Hope you like Sans. Horus is good people, but I prefer Joy's line of thinking. I came to do a little good old-fashioned soul searching. You'd think it'd be easy to find, given it's my soul. But nope. See ya.
Oh, I don't actually like the company. I just like the logo.
It really is a shop logo. Kudos to the designer.
I want one of their hats. Maybe a jacket. Oh, and some stock.
Hope nothing bad happens today. I hope I'm not bothering you. Well, I guess I am. The thing is, and will I have to go see Dr. Flynn a lot for treatment? I've been thinking about writing her a letter of apology, but I have no idea where to even start. Take care.
Go to Mars, they said. Pay is great, they said. So's the crippling depression.
I swear that warning klaxon still startles me every time.
Am I in your way? Sorry.
I have a pen pal in New Atlantis. We've never met in person, but she's still one of my best friends.
Red and orange. Everything's red and orange as far as the eye can see.
Greetings, my child. Is there any assistance the Sanctum Universum can offer you? Very well. May the Lord watch over. We will always offer assistance to anyone who needs it, regardless if they choose. One is not conditional upon the other. We would never turn someone in need of, and we will happily serve those of any level of. Unfortunately, that is not the sort of assistance we can deliver. Certainly. Take this. I'm always available for your religious needs.
Can you believe people used to think the nearby mountain was a face on the
Why,
surface
hello
of
there.
Mars?
What can I help you with?
Huh? Doesn't look anything like one.
We'll always be here if you need something. Actually, before you go, would you mind helping me out with something? He believes that faith in a higher power is what inspires more people to be good. What do you think? good point. Though I wonder if I had told you I would reward you for your time, would you have had... You've inspired me to try a little scientific... I'll have to ask more people, both with and without rewards offered.
Some might see junk, but I see an opportunity to... Hi, welcome to Jane's. Sidonia's only 100%... I apologize if I'm a little distracted. I'm currently dealing with a little issue, but... You have no idea. Every time I feel like I'm getting ahead, something... But unless you're some sort of merc... See, I saved up to get a new ship and hire a pilot. He was supposed to help run deliveries and bring in all sorts of new... I can't find anyone willing to track him down. I'm worried something bad has happened. Yes, of course! I mean, I don't have a lot. I'll try to compensate you as best I can when you bring back Eric and my ship. It's a cargo runner called the Berry Mule. The last signal I got from him was out near Triton. It's a starting... And try to bring them both back and...
My buddy Mitch keeps asking if I can help him out with something, but I just don't have the time.
Hey! Haven't seen you around here before. Visiting Sidonia? It's a good one. No. Nah, you're probably here on business. Am I right? Name's Mitch. I'm just a guy who lives here in the Lux condos. I love having people to hang out with and watch movies. Potential employers, you say? Well, more accurately, I need someone with a ship to help me out with a favor, and I'm willing to pay. But what's that supposed to mean? But just because I look like I couldn't bench press a stick of raw spaghetti, I don't fit in here? Nah, just kidding. I got some issues that prevent... I was offered an experimental treatment, and unfortunately, instead of getting cool super... But it's okay. They offered me this condo and set me up with enough money to get by without working. Yeah, thanks. You too. Oh, you do? That's great. Well, I found out recently that my favorite book series, Dragonstar Force, had a very limit. I really want to collect all the first editions, but it's hard for me to get them. I already tracked down Volume 1. Could you go buy it and bring it back here for me? I'll pay you back, of course. Plus... Oh.
Heard that Reunion Industries is hiring. I could use the money, but no way is it worth living in here.
Something I can help you with?
Hey, slow down. Of course I owe money. I owe Deimos. I owe my landlord. I owe Galbank. Heck, I have a tab at Parsec D. So why don't you just leave me here? Let me... What? Play what games? Look, I'm tired. It's been a long day in the mines. Hey now. Take it easy there. Oh, wait. You mean that Adler? Yeah. I told him I'd pay up next week when Deimos cuts our next profit share check. Well, I mean, Look, I haven't got a single credit to spare right now.
Perhaps he's already been through enough.
What games? Sure, I guess I could ask for a 7-day shift. I don't know. Why the hell would I deplete my savings? What? I know Adler's paying you to lean on me. If I give you the last of my credits... Holy crap! Really? You'd do that for me? Wow. Thank you. For everything.
When you have a few moments, there's something I'd like to discuss. Thanks for taking time to chat. I really need... I received a message from Constellation, and it's given... Not at all. It's just a list of requests, but when you read between the lines, it's obvious my absence is... You're not keeping me out here. I am. Just... Before I joined Constellation, I served for 8 years as the head of the Navigator Corps, until the UC decided... If you want to help, I feel like I need to give you some background. Just bear with. It was a branch of the United Colonies Navy, a small fleet of ships outfitted for galactic exploration. Basically, a military version of Yeah, sure. Somewhat. You see, the top brass demanded press-worthy discoveries to justify the spending, and money was tight after the... At the end of the day, I was in charge, so the blame... Oh, like hell I can't. You once told me that you favored the journey over the destination. So I'm hoping you'll understand what I'm trying to... I failed, because I was more concerned about exploring the stars than if I had fought harder. I'm convinced our division may have had... That's just it, though. This was as far from the military as you could get. Ships built for exploration. No, damn it. For once, I'm going to say what's on my mind instead of pretending. Call it whatever you want. My drive, my initiative, my optimism. It elevates me to these positions of authority. But all I want to do is explore. Oh, you have no idea how tempting that sounds. But then dumping everything I've worked so hard to achieve. It's like I've wasted... Oh my god. I'm so sorry. Oh, here you are trying to help me and I'm yelling at you. You have to understand. Once Aja retired, I lost... Look, it's clear that you have feelings for me. It's just... I've never had time for this. Please, it's not you. It's me. But thank you for being there and listening.
Worker robot coming through.
Do you want to hear the song I just made up? I'm a bunny, you're a bunny, he's a bunny, ha! I'm still working on it. Hi, I'm Renee, and I'm so bored. My mom and dad say not to talk to people I don't know, so I thought... See? Now we're friends! And my parents can't say I'm not allowed to talk to you. Anyway, what do you want? like to play with Tae sometimes. We come up with lots of games to play. But when he's not around, I like to draw. Sometimes I draw things and... Actually, want to help me? I just drew these great pictures of Space Frog, but I can't... You will? Thank you, thank you, thank you! People are gonna be so... Here's a bunch of copies of the Space Frog drawing I made. You can post them and play...
These are supposed to be luxurious condominiums? Huh. If you ask me, I find them to be rather...
What if my mom weren't so sad all the time? Hey, nice to meet you. I'm Tae. I live here in the condos. Sorry, I don't usually talk to strangers, and... Yeah, I'm just worried about my mom. She's been that way since my dad died. But you know what? Maybe you should talk to her? She said maybe talking to her'd help. I don't know. Nah, there's no school in Sidonia. My mom says it's because... But also, there's almost no kids here either, so... Instead, we learn remotely. It's cool, I guess, but... Like, my friend Renee is fun to hang out with and all, but... I think she probably... Later then.
Oh, don't tell me my son Tae invited another. That boy means well. No, it's okay. I don't leave the condo much. My son means well, and I know he's my husband, his father. Keith died in a mining accident a few years. It wrecked me. I still have... Tae is good. He obviously misses his daddy, and he keeps talking about how he wants to get a job. He's a good boy. I don't know what I'd do. I couldn't stand the thought of losing two of my guys to that life. Now? Nothing. I haven't worked in almost 10 years. I had originally been offered a job here at the local gal. That's not a week before I was due to start there. It was never meant to be permanent anyway, but then when Keith died... I know he does. Thanks for the chat.
Hey, I haven't seen you around here. Best not be looking for trouble, right? I've seen some karate videos.
Oh. Oh. See you.
Citizens are advised to take caution near the military outpost on the city's outskirts due to frequent live fire exercises. It is...
That lock didn't last very long.
As the UC Marines are not responsible for hull damage caused by stray munitions.
I believe this is where the city's governor lives. I don't think we've been invited here, so perhaps we should leave.
I agree. It just gives me hope.
The community center on P1 is a good place to connect with others, or fulfill any spiritual.
If you know anyone in need of food or shelter,
This life ain't easy, but
Have something for me? There, would you look at that? I knew that. He going to be a problem anymore? Or did... Nice, nice. You're kind of a natural at this. You know, if you like this kind of work, you think you can handle running with my, I'm interested. Come on. You're not shopping for real, so can you handle it? That's what I'm talking about. I like you. All right. I'll call ahead and get a hold of Nevamora. Head out to Europa. You'll find her there. I suggest you listen to Vakti. Oh, and I've taken care of that Aurora shipment for you too.
Makes the majority of the ships of the UC Navy. If you ask me, that's a hell of a lucrative contract.
Do yourself a favor. Not supposed to talk to you. You're gonna get me in trouble. Not supposed to talk to you. Pardon.
Yes? The Red Devils aren't exactly your average bar crowd. You can see it in their eyes. We don't belong here.
Private drinking establishment. Not with any unit I know. Think I'll keep those drinks? No. Did you know? Well, you go find it.
Stop! In the name of the law!
This should be...
This is murder!
Where'd he run off to?
Why the hell did you do that?
Get me in trouble. Do yourself a favor and just go.
Watch out for the robots. They're surprisingly
It's hard not to worry when your spouse is the one doing all the hard work down in the mines.
That's just not...
How cool is it going to be to see Space Frog Hi! Thanks for doing that for me! I wish I could do it myself, but... I know, right? Last time I did this, I only hope these drawings stay up longer this time. Anyways...
I tell you, I can't imagine. Living anywhere else.
20 years ago, I moved to Sidonia and
The Lux condos aren't anything special.
no time to chat.
There's no harder working city than Sidonia.
For lot.
I could never leave these people behind. Their continued success is my life's work.
Security, get back here now!
I could never leave these people behind. Their continued success is my life's work.
That's not yours. Leave it be.
I know the Deimos employees here on Mars think I'm over. I coordinate between Deimos Corporate and the other operations, such as the Deimos Star Yards Corporation is a complex entity. My job is to make sure those are... By then.
While I may technically work in HR, Tia's really the one to see for any work concerns.
You say security! Stop right now!
While I may technically work in HR...
Unless you're a Deimos employee, I can't really help you.
Mining. Sometimes I feel like these mines just run themselves. I like... Someone ought to remove those dreadful little cartoon pictures on the walls around town.
But they clash. If they actually wanted to explore the galaxy, they would have gotten discovered.
You're gonna get me in trouble.
Yes? What?
Howdy.
Wasn't clear enough last time, huh? Vets only. Dunno. Could try enlisting. Earn yourself some. Vanguard in New Atlantis will take pretty much anyone with a ship and a pulse. Do a couple runs with them. Then maybe. Wasn't clear enough last. Glad.
Do yourself a favor and just go. Not supposed to talk to you. Not supposed to talk to you.
I know we're supposed to clean up. Careful near the railings on the upper levels. It's a long way down.
I hope you're not having any trouble mining the ore, are you? Yep, that's me. Joined up with Deimos when I was just 17 as a mining gopher. Go for this. I worked hard, proved myself capable, and got the promotion to mining director. Some of the older guys resent me, but I give everyone a lot of leeway as long as they meet their quotas.
The who's and what's it? Sorry, mate. I've got no... Sounds made up if you ask me. But then again, maybe the other miners have been... Don't forget, I'm here if you need anything.
People always ask me, Gory, why did you take this job on Mars? Well, the pay's great, the people are good, and I get to...
Oh, that? It's a legendary chunk of titanium ore that... I can only assume Layla told you about it. She's obsessed, but too scared. But you do you.
See you around.
It takes guts and character to be a miner out here. What? No? Hold on. Is there some big thing probably think I can't keep a secret? Fine! I don't want to have anything to do with their stupid... Smell you later.
I can't imagine being stuck down here gathering rocks for a living when there's an entire universe to explore.
You can make a real good living.
Only employees of Deimos Staryard's mining division are authorized to mine resources in and around Sidonia. It is your civic duty to report any...
I keep telling myself, next year, it's back to New Atlantis. Out to the backwoods and back to... Let me guess. You're here because you were working a cutter. Accident... Well, that's a relief. So, what is it then? Sorry. I tend to think the worst. Since the overwhelm... I know it's my job to help people, and I love doing it. But I do wish they'd be a little more careful down in... I'm Dr. Flynn. What? Bollocks! Is that how I come off now? Work's getting to me, I suppose. It's always, Dr. Flynn, reattach me arm. Well, maybe if you took the time to properly dress yourself for the outside. Sorry for the rant, just for a change, I'd rather be treating the common cold. Really? You came to me for that? A stitch here and a stitch there? You're good to go. Careful around the effect. Take care. Hey.
Okay, hello.
Another day, another limb or digit to reattach due to an easily preventable work accident.
Excuse me.
Hi guys, Luna here. Welcome back to another
Keep a lookout. Notify us if you see anything.
Work in the deep mines. That's where
Ava, sit down, have a drink. So,
I don't do any other work right now.
security hassle you?
So piss off.
Cut the crap, Alan. Let's make this quick. There's only so long I can stand a sink of mine. Wet and stale beer.
Okay, take it easy. Here's the fleet's kickback, just like I promised.
What is this bullshit? This is half. Half of what you promised.
No reason to get upset, sweetie. Security.
Ready to lift off when you are, Captain.
Look who finally had the guts to show up. Looks like Adler finally did something right for once.
That means I'm spending big on...
So, big shot. I hear Adler thinks you're good enough to join our crew. To Adler? Sure. But for all I know, still, I'm feeling generous. So I'm gonna give you a chance to prove you're not a total waste. We'll see when the water... So, before I put you to work, I don't know if Adler mentioned it, and for his sake, I hope he hasn't. But you aren't about to sign up with any average. You're signing up with the Crimson Fleet. There's a medical supply ship called the Ragana. Jumping on board that ship, you'll find a trader named... It's done when Rake stops breathing. Head back here when you're finished.
So that's the notorious Nova Mora. I have to say, if she's the finest that the Crimson Fleet has to offer, joining them might be a terrible mistake.
Rake used to run with the fleet. Hell, I'm the one who vouched for him in the first. Back then he had a different name and a different identity. He was a damn good earner, too. Brought in a ton of crew. Everything was fine until he wanted out. So he ran. And... I've been tracking Rick for months. He changes his location and identity so often, it's cost... But you know what? It's worth every damn cred. He's made me look like a fool in...
So, how are you feeling, Barrett?
The same as I was a few moments before you last. Honestly, it wasn't as bad as you're picturing. Don't get me wrong, they weren't exactly having me over for dinner, but I wasn't being... tortured.
Okay. I'll trust that you're telling me the truth. But if you ever need to talk, I'm always available.
I appreciate that. And who knows, maybe I'll take you up on that.
Pilot of the Ragana. We are a simple transport ship heading to New Homestead. We do not want any trouble. I was afraid of that. Look, we are not built for combat. What is it you want exactly? Oh God, I do not know.
Keep in mind, we're not threatening to board you. We're asking. The distinction is rather important.
Well, normally I would say no, but frankly, alright. You can...
Ship is now docked. Perfect. Didn't even smudge the...
I am not sure what to make of you being here. If you wanted to kill us, you could have done that from your ship. If you wanted our cargo, we could have jettisoned it. I guess I should just stop talking and let you say your piece. That is not something I am going to do. Not until... As far as you are concerned, I am Austin. Now, do you mind telling us what this is all about? You are asking me to betray my own... Whoever he was... is true. I do not know. Then count.
Come on, Dimitri, enough talk. Let's just kill this fool while we have the numbers.
And stay down! Damn, I was just getting warmed up. Have you taken leave of your senses? Rake was your target. I didn't sign on to this voyage to take part in mass murder.
I am not sure. If you wanted our cargo, I guess I should just stop. That is true. Which means you don't want... Now, do you mind telling us what this... You really do not know which one of us is Rake, do you? And you do not seem to care either, which makes me... Okay, I have idea. We can... Then, when we dock, we will... That is fair. We do not want any part of the fleet. Is that all right with you, Austin?
Do I have a choice?
It does not appear. Well then, it is agreed. You go back to your ship and in case any of your handlers get suspicious, here. We had an extra This should be proof you were not here to bargain.
This unpleasantness aside, the people of New Homestead will be grateful for these supplies.
So you're the fleet's new dog, huh? If you ever get to the key, you better sleep with one eye open and 2 pistols loaded.
Thank you for letting us go. I thought we were dead. I can't believe it.
Thank you for letting us go.
What can I help you with? Bye-bye. After you, Captain.
Damn mercs just don't know how to take a hit. Hey, Rook, wanna help me with some target practice?
And the grab drive is fried. Target's engine is down. Nice. Yes, I hope they didn't need that grab drive.
Mess with the fleet? Let's go!
Target's sitting there with no grab. Target's grab drive is down. Target's shields erect.
I had it under control. But now tell me about the Ragana. Huh. No kidding. That'll make Delgado happy. See, I would have preferred if you hadn't left witness. Anyway, you wanted into the Crimson. Hope this business with Rakes taught you something. Because I'm about to stick my neck out and vouch if you screw up. And I wind up looking like an asshole? Get used to it. And now that you know the deal, it's time to see what you signed up for. I'm gonna upload the coordinates for our headquarters in the Crick system. Spacers call it the key. Head out there as soon as you can.
Well, we're in. I hope you know what you're doing.
airlock. Move.
Commander Ikande wants to see you. Follow me. I had a friend on the Regana. I hope I'll be able to see him next time we're on shore leave.
Sys-Def Marines are the best of the best. The Vigilance is our flagship. Where it goes, fleet run. First mission in the books and no casualties. Good work.
We got the message from the Regana about Austin Rick. We had him dropped off at a separate port, off the books. Suffice to say, he's got a lot to answer for. I do. I know it's a delicate tightrope, and it doesn't go unnoticed that you're
Every tightrope act needs a safety net. We appreciate the fact.
Oh, one more thing before we move on. For transparency's sake, you should know we were the ones that hired Ecliptic to attack. There was concern after what happened with the Regana that you might have trouble coming to her rescue, ensure that... But a gamble that hopefully paid off. On that note, how did things go with... Then it worked. You're in. Sounds like everything is going... Now it's time for the next phase of the mission.
Our intel on Saoirse was correct. After we received reports on your interaction with Adler Kemp, we picked up on your rendezvous with...
Our files indicate she's second in command, so getting on her good side will ensure you get into the Crimson Fleet. Yes, you passed your first test and you're still... But before we get too confident, that either means she suspects nothing, or she intends to make an example of you later.
And their ruthlessness is only surpassed by their... You should proceed with caution, regardless of how well...
So what's next for you on Neva's agenda? Excellent. If you're heading to the Key, I assume you'll be meeting Delgado.
Delgado is the leader of the Crimson Fleet. I have a profile here with some info. You'll want to know the individual cadences of every member of the fleet, but...
Agreed. The last thing we need is to infiltrate the fleet, only to be kicked out because we've underestimated...
I don't disagree, but it's important to know your enemy. In any case, now that you're with the fleet, we will shadow you eventually, but we'll need to maintain our distance for now. This will also give us time to bolster our defenses, should we need to engage with the fleet in the future.
Sir, on that note, shall we begin implementing the upgrade to our shields?
Immediately, Lieutenant. Notify the engineers and relay the... I hope your entry into the fleet has overcome any doubts you may have had regarding your mission. It's certainly... Keep up the good work. We'll expect further...
Can I help? Yes?
Things are progressing rather quickly. I'm sure the commander is pleased.
Hello. Lieutenant Toft is as organized as they come. You can be sure she'll keep our T's crossed and guns loaded. The Vigilance is our flagship. Where it goes, fleet run.
You're starting to get some fans around here. I still don't buy it, though. The act.
See all that chest candy on Commander Ikande? That means he's seen some shit.
The fleet call us sharks. They know what happens when we see red.
aren't spacers. Our fleet's getting desperate. They're bringing along whatever it's trying to get.
Shame the United Colonies built such an impressive ship for battle, instead of using it for exploration.
Heard the Regana made it to port with 0 casualties. Nice.
I saw one of the ensigns get an Alpha Centauri from Officer Petrosian the other day. The man takes his job very seriously.
Ship's clear. It's just us among the stars again, Captain. Has survived being hurtled through space once more.
From me, you bet your ass it's your problem.
You kidding me? Way to make a mess in front of my new rook.
Hey, steal from me and get caught? Better off dead.
Sounds like you did the fleet a favor. Now toss this body out of an airlock before it turns into a damn air freshener. The hell took you so long? Forget how to grav jump or something? Please. It'd be one less sloppy rook whose mess I had to clean up. The last thing I need is another Austin raking. You want to leave the fleet? You pay the price. I don't care. Time is money and you've wasted both. But, all that aside, you made it. So now, you get to hear a nifty history lesson. This floating scrap heap you're standing on is called the Key. Used to be an old UC military star station and might look a little beat up on the outside, but sure did. Right out from under their noses. Way before you or I were. Don't worry. Delgado will Hell yeah, it is. Just watch your back when you do. Cred sticks tend to disappear.
We'll be certain to keep a close watch on our belongings.
Anyway, I'll tell you all about the Key. But it's better if I show you too. Follow me. All right. History time. So, the Key is in orbit The UC is so clever. Supermax prison, lock, key. Cute, huh? Now, we've got everything the fleet needs right here. Of course, you've got to pay for it. Remember, on the key, credits are king. What the hell is this?
All right, hang on, Nev. Before you get pissed, I've got my hands full.
Jasmine, sweetie, I'm trying to give a tour here. So you want to tell me why those damn doors are sealed?
It's called a malfunction. You know, that thing I spend most of my day dealing with. Believe me, my people are on it. Have a little faith for once.
Aw. And you, always, Angel. This here's Jasmine. You need anything for your ship, she's got you covered. We'll hit up the depot next since these doors have given out on us. So anyway, we were talking about the lock. About 100 years ago, the prisoners down there rioted and took over the place. After stealing some ships, they were actually able to make it up here and took over the key.
About time you brought us new blood, neighbor. I was getting tired of trading with the same old faces.
You're just ticked everyone's getting wise to your ridiculous prices, Aludra. Anyway, welcome to the depot, Rook, where you'll be lucky if these blood-sucking leeches don't bleed you completely dry.
Whoa. It's not our fault that people don't appreciate how much it costs to get untraceable merchandise onto the key.
Neva's just whining because she thinks she lost a ton of cash selling us a shipment of gear. She should have done her homework.
Yeah, sure, laugh it up. I'll remember that next time I need something from you cheapskates. Let's move on. Back to my story. After the liberated prisoners grabbed the key, they established it as a base of operations and began pirating the spaceways. That was how the Crimson Fleet began. Of course, Jasper Cricks had a lot to do with all that, but we'll get to him later. Rook, meet Zööür, Queen of the Rare Exports.
If I don't have it, you don't need it.
Neuroamps, blueprints. Hit her up and she'll take care of you.
Speaking of which, you still owe me for that last purchase, Neva. It's like 5 figures. Don't make me collect it the hard way.
The hard way? Oh no. Rook, protect me from Zööur's vengeance. Enough of the bullshit, Zööür. I'll pay you when I pay you. Deal with it. Got a problem with that? Take it up with the boss.
See
On
anything
the right,
you like.
You've got Radley from the Trade Authority. I'm sure you know the deal there. He'll buy pretty much anything, no matter how hot. Then we got our med bay on the left, run by the one and only Samina Mizra. She'll patch you up, if you've got the money. We don't run any free clinics up in here, you don't? Okay, this is our final stop. Over there, you've got the Last Nova, where Bog serves watered-down drinks at ridiculously exorbitant prices. And right here is the most important place on the entire station. The Reckoner's Core, run by the incomparable Shinya Voss.
Another new Rook, Neva? I can't believe Delgado still lets you recruit, given what happened with the last one.
You mean Austin Rape? It's been taken care of, all right? I don't like loose ends, and this Rook is the one who tied it off.
Perhaps next time you'll try to be a bit more discerning regarding your choices. It's far more cost-effective.
Yeah, love you too, darling. Anyway, Shinya handles our lifeblood. The money. We call him our Reckoner, but if you ask me, he's actually a pain in the ass.
And Neva will slit your throat if she thinks you'll bleed creds.
Go to hell, boss. take care of our new friend here, or I'll find a way to pull the pin on that little party popper in your chest. Anyway, Shinya will get you set up in our system. I've got real work to do. Once you're done, head upstairs and I'll introduce you to the boss.
Time for a proper introduction. I am Shinya Voss, the official reckoner for the Crimson Fleet. And since Neva so thoughtfully mentioned it, yes, this is a bomb embedded in my chest. And no, I'll never know the meaning of the word humble. In fact, I find Delgado's idea of a security measure to be quite empowering. Exactly the lengths we're willing to go to protect ourselves. Since I oversee the bulk of transactions and maintain all accounts for the fleet, I'm a primed. Should our enemies capture me or I grew any. For Delgado, the bomb grants peace of mind, and it's been over 5 years since I've stepped off the key. Leaving this place puts far too much. Now, let me get you set up. Thanks to advanced modifications even Ryujin would envy, I can interface directly with our mainframe and the Galbank network. This allows me to move and clean credits faster and more efficiently than any run-of-the-mill cyber runner. There, you're done. All you need now? The perfect segue into my final subject. Thanks to our relations with contacts across the galaxy, I've granted you all the necessary permissions to access these listings. Fine by me. There's plenty of others who do. You do less? No, I believe that covers all I have to say. Take the elevator to the upper level.
Alright, listen up. You can all stop complaining. Atrium to cargo bay doors.
A little less loitering, a little more. Very. You'll get a location with the target gun. We don't care how you get caught. If you need credits, you know where to find me.
Bogged grog is fine if you like cheap moonshine. Give me an Erdebrow lager and I'm good.
Gotta make sure to train every day. Bad aim and bad health will get you killed.
Rook. Shot a few bullseyes at the wrench today. That's worth buying myself a drink.
Need something?
Need a drink? Bog and the last Nova will be more than happy to take your credits.
Yeah? You've got stuff to smuggle. I've got the stuff to... So, looks like we... Once again, I'm Jazz. Like Neva said, you need ship parts repaired? It may not be wider, but it's not... I can guarantee your ship will be in good hands. We got the best selection in the settled systems. Illegal. Anything that keeps the UC and Freestar range, just let me know when you want to talk business. I don't mind helping, but it'll... Shop's always open as long... Anything ship-related? Sure. Sure. Let me punch.
Hey, Champ. I'm including this month's list of parts I need for the key. Don't bust a gut, it's hefty, but I know you can handle it. I'm gonna need a lot more than usual this time. I'm planning to overhaul the entire electrical system before it completely shorts out. Oh yeah, thanks for sending over the key's reactor specs. I can't tell you exactly why I needed those.
I used to work for a
They'll
mega
said to
co-op.
keep it hush-hush.
Suit and everything.
As far as next
Seems
month's
like a
shipment,
different time.
start scrounging up some parts so I can spruce up our defensive batteries. They're looking kind of rusty.
You see, you'll never crush this.
I guess that's it for
You'd
now.
have to catch us first.
I'll have my people in New Atlantis drop off the payment at the spaceport. Just make sure you aren't being followed. We wouldn't want the UC to know they're providing replacement parts to the Crimson Fleet.
Check out the Reckoner's core? She's a beaut, ain't she?
Where did your stellar rise to infamy begin?
In the streets of New Atlantis. No parents, no godparents. Just a homeless punk kid robbing whoever he could for the credits.
Some missions
Were these
require
violent
stealing
crimes?
from settlements.
Murders?
I'm a bit offended you even asked that question, Gail.
Don't even try to rip me off. No. Always a pleasure. If it's hard to find, hey, don't miss me too much.
Kinetics, electromags, energy that last shot. So there I am. You see security on my tail.
I don't need to. Behold, my rent.
And you know what I find back there?
What?
The fattest leech I've ever seen. One nearly got me dusted.
Well, well. Everyone. Hey, if you want to pork. I carry mo. Occasionally. Just don't screw. And you want me to just take your. A little advice, Sadiq? You bleed for the fleet. Anyone who says otherwise is either. Well. Most people just. If your credits are good. All right. See you around.
Sharks are too scared to take the key. Because it ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun.
No price is too high when it comes to protection, right?
You picking a pocket or a fight?
You want to survive? Let's get you set up. Aye. Here if you need me. The right protective gear. I'm sure I got something. See ya.
If I had a billion crest, I'd run my own city, like big... Except in my town, you could do Aurora anywhere.
Too many missions, not enough time.
Looking to make a deal? What'll it be, friend? The fleet's got an impressive They even managed a legitimate business on the Key is like no other. It's the sole reason. Not everyone thinks so. There are a few. Regardless, as long as the fleet has goods to push, the trade authority... I was hoping you'd say that. You find anything of value, bring it here first. Hey, I stole that first!
Always ask for a bigger cut. It's all about making those credits.
Is something wrong?
Always listen to Delgado, unless you want to get keel-hauled across the Key.
Need to have Aludra take a look at this kinetic. Recoil's off. Every captain here's earned their stripes, bleeding for the fleet.
Are you looking to start something? 'Cause I'll finish it.